Coach Bernie Bierman's mighty Minnesota Gophers invade Ann Arbor to meet Michigan in the traditional battle for the Little Brown Jug. This is gridiron drama at its best. Before more than 97,000 spectators, the undefeated Golden Gophers bid for their fifth straight victory of the season. And Minnesota has its heart set on a Big Ten title and a trip to Pasadena. As we pick up, it's early in the first quarter. Michigan's ball, they're forced to punt from their own 34. Halfback Chuck Ortman punts. And it's taken by Thompson of Minnesota on the 27, and he returns to the 33-yard line. Now it's sophomore back Dick Gregory, who fails to gain on this play. The ball is still in the Minnesota 33. Gregory is the Big Ten's leading ground gainer, but he had trouble with that Michigan line today. Again, Gregory tries. This time he's good for 1 yard to the Minnesota 34. So the Gophers have to take to the air. Here's Gregory looking for a receiver. He passes. It's intercepted by Michigan's Chuck Lentz, and he runs it back to the Minnesota 39-yard line. Well, this is a break that Michigan's been looking for in this game. Let's see if they capitalize on it. Ortman fades back, looks for a receiver. The pass is good to end Harry Ellis down to the Minnesota 20-yard line. A penalty put the ball back 5 yards. And now it's Dufek, the fullback, cutting off tackle for 5 yards to the Minnesota 10. Here's Ortman driving off tackle. Look at him go. What a day he had. It's a touchdown for Michigan. And the Wolverines are out in front of mighty Minnesota. Here's Harry Ellis's kick. It's good, and Michigan leads 7-0. Michigan has solved that Minnesota defense, which has been tough all year. Late in the second quarter, it's Michigan on the Minnesota 45. Here's Ortman trying to throw a pass. Can't get it away. He's thrown for a loss to the Michigan 48. It's Ortman again. This time he evades that end. Gets off the pass. It's complete to Harry Ellis, and the play is good for 31 yards to the Minnesota 24. And now here's an old chestnut out of the bag. The old Statue of Liberty, halfback Bob Van Summerlin takes the ball for 11 yards to the Minnesota 13. For the first time this season, Michigan spinners, too, are working like they did in 47 and 48. Number 30, Dufek, the fullback, smashes through for a yard here to the Minnesota 12-yard line. Quarterback Bill Putich passes here to Wisniewski. Good for 7 yards to the Minnesota 5. Again, it's Putich, substitute quarterback, handling the ball. Here's a pass to halfback Wally Tenninga. And it's good for 4 yards to the 1-yard line. And Minnesota fans are wondering what's hitting them here this afternoon at Ann Arbor. Here's Chicagoan Wally Tenninga now in the slot on this shift. Takes the ball. And he cracks over for another touchdown for Michigan. Again, Ellis converts, and the score is Michigan 14, Minnesota nothing. In the third quarter, Michigan on their own 4-yard line finds Ortman. Trying the end, cuts back, and he's up for 4 yards to the 8. Again, it's Ortman. This time he makes 6 yards up to the Michigan 14-yard line, but Michigan is still forced to punt deep in their own territory. Now watch this play. Fumbles the pass from center, tries to kick it on the ground. It's blocked by Grant, recovered by Edling of Minnesota for a touchdown for the Gophers. And there was Minnesota's only score. And Gordon Soltau boots the extra point, but it's not enough. And the Wolverines of Michigan have bounced back to topple mighty Minnesota from the ranks of the unbeaten 14-7.